Welcome to my brand new series. For the next 10 days, I will be showcasing the best deck profile of all 20 top decks of the format, 2 videos a day, in condescending order from number 1 to number 20, all in order of the very best decks. Starting with the best deck of the format, Yummy. Let's go. If you guys are excited for this video, smash the subscribe button, smash the like button. If you guys love this style video, check out the meta file down below. It's my mission, man. It's my mission. I want to create the absolute greatest competitive Yu-Gi-Oh community in the world. So check it out and be a part of greatness. There's going to be daily classes, literally daily live streams of me playing Yu-Gi-Oh that you could be a part of. Success leaves clues. Every single win that I had in Yu-Gi-Oh was with playing on Discord live every day, but I'm just going to be doing that on Metafy for you guys to see as well and learn from me. Check it out down below. You will not regret joining this community. It will be the greatest Yu-Gi-Oh community in the world one day, and I will be making it $200 a month eventually. Only $50 a month right now for daily streams and daily coaching. Check it out down below, and I'll see you guys there. I'm gonna go in depth in this profile. Yes, it's on Dueling Book because it's the easiest way to go on solo mode to show you guys a bunch of things like siding patterns and just overall combos and solo and how to test and how to play in theory. So pay close attention to this whole video. It's gonna be more than you could possibly imagine about the deck. And if you really love this style, I highly advise check out the Metafy. All my Yummy Masterclass guide will be on there for you. But if you simply just become a member, you get every guide I've ever done for free. I highly recommend it, especially if you're gonna play a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh often this format. So with that being said, buckle up. This is going to be a long video. I'm going to tell you everything about it and how to beat the meta. Let's go. So obviously you're going to need to play 3 Marshmallow. A lot of people tell me, oh, but Trif, there's no more obedience school. What should I do? How do I fix that problem? You simply just add Marshmallow. Marshmallow is you gain 3 more crazy extenders in Marshmallow and starters, and you lose 2 obedience. So you go net +1 of good cards to put in your deck. Yes, obedience is better than Marshmallow to play, but like obedience can never be a 3. The card's too fucking broken. So this is just perfect as it is. Please do not cut engage. I see a lot of comments, oh, should I remove the striker package now that Marshmallow's out? No, what the fuck? It's the best card of the deck. Definitely do not do that. This is a solid list in the sense, this is the list I would take right now. It's a little updated from the version I showed you before. I'm gonna explain why with a bunch of stuff and cards you could play. Yes, this Silvera is there if you wanted to, but a lot of people are having problems with the Luna Light. You could put Underworld Goddess if you'd like. There's so many cards like that you just got to be aware of. But once you understand that there's Luna Light in the format, there's Pure Mitsu in the format, there's Draco Tail in the format, like look at the deck. The whole main deck is built towards beating all these. Same with the side decks, like with the addition of DD Cross. I'll go in depth with everything. I don't think you need Underworld Goddess because after about a few weeks, no one will play Luna garbage anymore. Luna Light's the most garbage deck in the universe, and so many Yugi-tubers that like I'm fucking disappointed in these Yugi-tubers posting Luna Light as tier 1 or Sky Striker as tier 1 or Pure Mitsu's tier 1. These decks are fucking dog shit. They were dog shit last format, and they'll continue to be dog shit. There's no new change. There's no new cards the decks got. Just because all the other decks that are 10 times better than these 3 decks got hit by ban list shit like obedience from 3 to 1, it doesn't fucking make those cards better, those decks better than any of these decks just because they didn't get hit. These cards, like Luna Light or Striker or Pure Mitsu, didn't get hit for a reason because they fucking blow. They're fucking ass. So of course they're not gonna get hit. So like don't cope and play these ugly ass garbage decks just because they did not get hit. So I'm gonna go in depth in everything, and I'm gonna be doing solo mode stuff to show you guys and go over the deck list first. 3 Marshmallow, 3 Cupsy, 3 Lollipop, 3 Cookie. In my original list, I revealed 2 Cookie, 2 Lollipop instead of 3 and 3. You don't need to play 3 and 3, but keep in mind that Marshmallow is a special summonable card, so you actually want like your Yummies in hand do trigger more often than not, especially because you have a lot of special summon ways. Like you have 3 Marshmallow, 4 Engage, Pot, Obedience as 9 ways to special summon, as well as 2 surprise 11. So even if your opponent were to like destroy your Cupsy, Lollipop, or Cookie, you have like 11 ways to re-specialist. So there's so many special summonable ways, and it's just very clean in the sense that you have 18 starters, 18 hand traps. This is how I'm playing it currently. This is my current, as we speak, this is September 18th. This is my best way of playing it at the moment. It's subject to change by Peru. Of course, anyone that is live on my Metafy will be seeing my full deck list before I go to Peru anyways, but as of right now, this second, this is what it looks like. And there's a lot of cool combos where you go with Marshmallow and Engage, which I'll show soon. 2 Surprise is good. Don't drop Surprise to 1 just because of Marshmallow. Surprise is still the best card in the deck. 2 is the perfect number. You want 1 in deck. Like if you start with the 1, you still want the 2nd in deck to search for Cupsy. You still want 2 Surprises. It's a great card to have, especially with this many Yummy names. With this many Yummy names, it becomes inherently better to even hard draw. And 18 hand traps is plenty, especially because there's no more heavy combo. There's no more heavy combo. So you want cards like Bell, Ash, Purge. Like people say Draco Tail's a tough matchup. No, it's fucking not. Like you literally have 9 board breaker hand traps. You have 9 hand traps. You could not do fuck all and let the deck play. You have 9 hand traps that utterly make them stop their trap cards. 9 of them. What interruptions are they doing against you? Think about it. Like, who has a tough time with Draco Tail? That's fucking actual dog shit deck. It's the most overrated tier 1 deck I've ever seen. It does nothing. It literally ends on fucking 3 interrupts. And we have 9 hand traps to stop it. I don't know how you, as a Yummy player, have difficulty with this deck. When I'm slapping that deck left, right, and center, you literally have 9 ways to stop. Like before, when we're main decking 3 Nib and 3 Ogre to have a better matchup versus VS K9 and Crystron K9, those decks aren't played as much anymore. So we literally have 9 ways to stop their actual traps. On top of that, when it's on the, you have 6 ways to stop their normal summons on their turn, like when they go first, and you have Purge and Ash to stop the fusion, like the Purge to stop the ad, like you have so many ways to stop that doo-doo deck, bro. Like that deck's actually ass. Do not like be scared of that deck. On top of that, going first, we have even more ways to beat it, and you just end on Herald with don't ever activate the Herald against them. You just slap a Herald on top and then beat them with Yummy interrupts. With Herald on board, they cannot activate any single one of their Draco Tail Spoiler traps. They cannot go to grave. And even when if they do find a way to out the Herald when you're going first, you go Croaky to pop their after they fusion once. You go Croaky, pop the spell they set. It's a very easy. Like people say, it's a tough matchup for us. It's not. It's actually I think we have a favorable matchup against them, but it's just that you guys don't know how to play it properly. So make sure to always have it exactly like this. Okay, topic I like to speak on here is Mitsurugi. So a lot of people have trouble with Mitsurugi. Yeah, that's when we were playing fucking Nibiru and Ghost Ogre. Now that we have cards like Ghost Spell, Purge, and Ash, destroy the deck. If you're having a tough time with that deck, post side deck, you could remove your 3 Fua, 3 Veiler, insert 3 Crow, 3 like look, when you're playing 3 Crow, 3 Bell, 3 Purge, 3 Ash, called by Thrust, Talent. Is it really that difficult of a fucking matchup? Not really. It's actually not. like of course it was difficult last format when we're playing 3 Nib, 3 Ghost Ogre, like Veilers, Emperors, like because we're being scared of the other matchups. But if you have cards like Crow or Bell that just make the matchup even easier, fuck, what the fuck are you scared of? That deck's fucking actually shit. Even if you like remove an Ogre and put in another Thrust here, so you could do this as well if you want even more shit against it. But like, you should not be having problems with pure Mitsurugi. The deck's literal doo-doo. Like, there's no Fiendsmith engine they go into or anything. Like, Closed Wounds ban. They're not. There's no more King of the Fair Lamps to go Rizal Mitsu. Like, it's only pure Mitsu. Really? You're fucking scared of pure Mitsu? That deck blows. And I love Mitsurugi. I'm the biggest Mitsurugi enjoyer you'll ever see. Ever. Like, trust me, guys. We have a crazy matchup against them all. And then Luna Light, you guys are really scared of Luna Ass? Like, how the fuck is Luna Ass ever going to... Luna Ass and Shittail are some of our easiest matches, but people think that those are really good. Or fucking Britsarugi. What the fuck's Britsarugi gonna do against us? I'll tell you what they'll do. They'll brick. Shit bricks. That's what they'll do. Oh my god, that deck's fucking doo-doo. Like, I don't understand how people have a tough time against those matchups when we inherently destroy them with our non-engine. We literally have 18 non-engine slots you want. We have the best deck that has, like, any of these 18, like, I don't think you guys understand how difficult it is to play through 18 hand traps, especially when all 18 are good against the matchup. You have the ability, if you have a tough time with Shittail or Britsarugi or Luna Ass, literally just insert the 18 non-engine good against it. It fucking blows my mind that people have a difficulty with these matchups. Just play the hand traps that are good against it, or non-engine that are good against it. If you're scared, play more spells that are good against it. So this is how I'm doing it. I think this gives you a plethora of ways. And post side deck, you still have 24 to 27 crazy non-engine against every single deck. Going second, that's a combo deck. Thrust, deep barriers, and you go first card of the format. Thrust barriers stops a lot of these doo-doo decks. So if you want to play 3 Thrust, go for it. And if you're going first, they cannot do fuck all. Do not be scared of fucking Murakumo, Regeki. Who gives a flying fuck? Really, who gives a flying fuck? Like, I mean that. Like, you have so much non-engine, and you're setting up the Herald with all this shit. Like, who gives a fuck? That deck's ass. Actually doo-doo deck. This is how I like it. This is how I like the side. You have 6 cards to go first, as well as a plethora of options for hand traps. As for extra deck, don't play Linkaribo. There's literally no purpose. Linkaribo is really good when you're for turn number 3. There's an inherent issue with this, okay? I agree Link Kuriboh is really good to dodge effects in turn 3. Link 1 level 1, Herald, surprise. Right? This is our end board. Nothing more, nothing less. Fucking inevitable like Thanos. Doesn't matter what the opponent has, we're gonna end with some combination of Herald, Snatchy, Cupsy, surprise. This is just plain it like we're ending on this. Okay. Let's say we do have Link Kuriboh in the grave. People say, oh, but I want to protect the Herald, Trif. Some stupid shit like, I want to use Link Kuriboh effect to protect my Herald from battle phase. Some bullshit, dumb shit like that. Okay? So, you know, we're going to have our graveyard. Forget my hand. I'm just trying to show an example here. We're going to have some shit like this. Another Snatchy. We're going to have like Cupsy, Engrave, Lollipop, Engrave. This is the simple, okay? They're going to normal some shit and not activate enter battle. Like let's say you do have Link Kuriboh in graveyard. Okay? So you're going to they're going to summon some shit in attack. Enter battle to attack Herald, right? Start step, okay, on a start step battle phase, if you have Link Kuriboh, you would tribute your Cupsy for Link Kuriboh. When they attack, you use Link Kuriboh effect to tribute. You save your Herald. Congratulations. Main phase 2. You just did the best thing Link Kuriboh could ever do. Look at your fucking field. Do you see something missing? Do you see something missing here? Please tell me, what do you see that's missing? A fucking level 1. You wasted your Link Kuriboh. But like yeah, sure. You used your Link Kuriboh, congratulations. You stopped their battle phase. But you also stopped yourself. You now are forced to before you end battle, still battle phase. Surprise special cookie. All right, go ahead. It's the same fucking result. But you lost a level 1. So let's say that you're not an idiot and you listen to Trif Gaming. You do not play Link Kuriboh because it's a useless card that will never fucking help you and never be the difference of winning and losing. It will never be the difference of winning and losing. Ever. So let's say now you listen to Trif. Like you already have to use surprise even by playing Link Kuriboh just to get another level 1. Let's see, you listen to Trif now. Also the opponent will know Link Kuriboh's in there, so they'll play around it. Alright, so they'll go like enter battle. Summon Malulu or some shit. Anything. Summon Lucius, no effect. Enter battle. Starts up on attack declaration. Cookie. Lower that shit. You're now in main phase 2 and you have a free level 1 on board. As a worst case scenario, and they waste battle phase. So the only time Link Kuriboh comes up is specifically this scenario that you literally already have an answer to. But you just have a free mon. Like you literally already have exactly what you're gonna do with Link Kuriboh. For free. For free. And surprise will always be used to special from grave anyways. The bounce effect is like fucking, you don't want to use the bounce effect. The bounce effect of surprise is only dire situations. You already have 1,000 interruptions. Who the fuck needs to do that too? So pardon my language. The best part of Link Kuriboh is the graveyard battle phase. Well, you just had to answer it. All right. Now let's say the argument is, oh, but Trif, I wanted to dodge effects. You're not dodging effects on turn 1. Link Kuriboh's not dodging any fucking effect on turn 1. And you already have every tag out and quick sync anyways to dodge. Let's say it's turn 3 now. You draw a card. Turn 3. If you need Link Kuriboh in your grave to save you from turn 3, it will never be the difference of winning and losing. What do you think is going to happen? Normal Cupsy effect? Are they going to use Imperm? Do you really think like that will be the difference of winning and losing? You literally already won the game. Minion just special from grave. Like turn 3 and onwards is super copium. You already win the fucking game. There's no like, nothing Link Kuriboh will do that's the difference of winning and losing. Period. You already won the fucking game. There's no help Link Kuriboh will do other than turn 3 onwards is the only time Link Kuriboh will be helpful to dodge effects like Cupsy, but you already win the game at turn 3. So it will never be the difference of winning and losing, so you might as well just play with 14 cards in your extra deck. You might as well play with 14 cards in your extra deck. If you're gonna play Link Kuriboh, I'm serious, just enter the tournament with 14 cards in your extra deck. Link Kuriboh has, if you're gonna play Snake Eyes, let's say you want to play more starters or something, this is what you would do. You would play up this package. You would play 1 Souls and 1 Illusion. And then you would insert, instead of Silvera, a Link Kuriboh. But the reason of that is that Herald could search you Illusion if you need to. And the Poplar could turn into Link Kuriboh when you need to. And Souls just has better value because of Snake Eye card. That's what I would do if you wanted to do that. But then if you insert those cards, now you no longer can play Purge. No thank you. It's not worth. I'd much rather just play Purge for something that like the deck already has so much of. Like, what starters do you need? Like what more starters do you really want? Like, look, what more starters do you really fucking need? Look at what we have. You have 18. Like, on top of that, Surprise acts as a pseudo starter because you have so many names now, so many yummy names. You can just fucking activate surprise. You don't need Link Karibo at all. Typhon comes up more because there's a line against Yummy Mirror Match. You have 18 hand traps, right? You're gonna purge or ash the opponent Cupsy way. Listen very closely now. I talk about this shit in my master class. That's why I say you guys gotta sign up. I'm a fucking genius. Perfect hand. Okay, let's say the opponent summons Cupsy. You purge. Okay. Well, the opponent needs Cupsy Yummy way to actually get the yummy name. Does that make sense? It actually needs the Cupsy Yummy way to resolve to get the yummy names. So it no longer has, the deck no longer has names. So now let's say, all right, the Cupsy, now let's say I'm the opponent. Just look at my board. I'm about to do. I'm the opponent. I just got purged. I have no yummy names, okay? Because I have to use them to make the Cupsy. So pretend I'm the opponent. All right, my hand is some shit like this. A Snatchy. Opponent obviously had some yummy name to do this with. Let's say it's Lollipop. Doesn't matter. Just showing an example here. Mignon, Lollipop, Special 2. All right, what do you do in this situation? There's two lines you could do in this situation. You either go Lollipop SP, and this is the most common line. You can see this when you lack names, your Cupsy Yummy way you got hand trap. You guys will be stuck in the situation too. You either take the two names and make SP, and then later Lollipop will resummon these, or you special these two. This goes to Snatchy, and then you pass. Those are the options. In my experience, though, a play the opponent does the most is actually SP here. I know it's stuck, it's like sticks in EMZ, but this is where you got to catch them. You draw. Do you see an out to this right now? The answer to this, because if you start activating effects and this resolves and SP banishes itself, you lose. This is still 8 interrupts, 9 interrupts, even though the Cupsy Yummy way gets stopped. But if the opponent makes the mistake and locks themselves in SP and EMZ, you literally just summon your worst card and go Typhon. Typhon, enter battle. Kill Lollipop. Pass. There's no names because the opponent was forced to use the names to get this far. Like, ignore the engage. This is like an extra engage. Like, imagine they already... The opponent is forced now in this situation where the Cupsy Yummy way gets hand trapped. You literally just purge, enter battle attack, or ash. Let's say ash instead of purge. Pass. Now you're forced to draw a yummy name. If you don't draw a yummy name, you lose. And even if you do draw a yummy name, you have to enter battle and kill your own SP. And then summon a yummy in main phase 2. It's the only way now. So if I don't top deck a yummy, I lose. The opponent has 4 cards in hand, they summon any yummy, then they win. You see that? This is where Typhon is the difference of winning and losing. Any card in the extra deck must be the difference of winning and losing. If you don't gain net plus positive wins from a card in here, like let's say the difference of winning, like this is how you should view cards in the extra deck. If let's say Metal Marcher was never, like I never needed it, like if I didn't make Marcher, I didn't win. Like I didn't need it to win. Why the fuck's it in the extra deck? If it gave you net 0 wins, why the fuck is it in the extra? Obviously it is. Starham is in there for its own purpose of sometimes it's the only way in complicated game states to make Herald, or in complicated game states, it's the only way to trigger Marshmallow or Cookie to pop. Like, Silvera could be its own interrupt. Silvera is probably the 15th card that could go. Starham is probably the 14th card that could go, but still comes up. Each of these 7 cards, like second Almirage has come up so many times. This is how you should view an extra deck. Typhon is the difference of winning and losing in those game states. Think post side deck when you have 24 hand traps and you're playing a hand trap battle. Typhon clear them and you have 2 hand traps in hand, and they have 2 cards in hand, and like your two hand traps and Typhon versus their 2 cards in hand. In this type of deck, Typhon is necessary. So this is where like you should ask yourself the question, Link Karibo, is it really the difference of winning and losing? To answer your question, it's not. I would seriously prefer a second Almirage. I'm not kidding. Second Almirage has come up and has been the difference of winning and losing many times, especially when you're playing this many hand traps. Because in the grind game, the Almirage, like let's say you use 1 Almirage turn 1, your Almirage turn 3, like is a difference of triggering Mignon and not triggering Mignon. So that's it for Fury. I'd like to show how to combo with Marshmallow in different situations. Because obviously Marshmallow is brand new. Look at this. Perfect example. Let's say these are hand traps. So you guys get a real good idea of what I'm talking about here. Yeah, this is a perfect example of what I want to show you. Okay, look at what I'm about to do here. I have Marshmallow, I have Hornet. If I activate Hornet right now and get a token, Marshmallow can no longer special summon. I want you guys to look at this. I'm going to declare the effect of Marshmallow because it declares, you have to declare the activate effect. And then I will chain the Hornet drones. You guys see that? Take notes. You really need to do this. It's very important. Next, I'd like to show something else. If I had another yummy name, okay, let's say I had a cookie instead of the Ash or some shit. Random example. A line you could do here is normal Bell. Bell is a tuner. Ash is a tuner. Ogre is tuner. Make the Herald immediately. Then go Kagari. Add back this. Get full combo. They can't Veiler or Ogre you ever. And if they hand trap you, you don't even use the Herald to negate. You just special. This is why I've said if you had another name as well. Special the Lollipop. This is not 3-card combos, but happens. Even if they hand trap this, you could summon this and have every combo you do protected with Herald. Let's go back to the original option where it's just the 2-card combo with Hornet Marshmallow. This is the hand we have. Take advantage of Marshmallow as a special summon. Don't forget it. You can normal this anytime. Let's say I don't have the Hornet. Let's say I just have Marshmallow and I just have a hand trap. Special the Marshmallow by its own effect. Normal what you consider your worst hand trap. And make Almirage. People keep forgetting to make Almirage. Almirage should be summoned almost every single time going first. Almost every hand. Especially when you have a lot of, like, when you have multiple hand traps. When you're going first, your Bell and Veiler, Bell, Veiler, Ogre, probably with the exception of Ash, because Ash has to be used on Fua. But typically, if you summon Marshmallow, your opponent will Ash you right there, like Fua you right there. If they don't, you're allowed to summon Ash. Because this one card here is a difference of winning and losing through 3 hand traps. Or 2 hand traps. If I go immediately into Marshmallow, Snatchy effect, and let's say I do not make Almirage first. If they Veiler or Imperm and we don't have another extender, you're passing. We do have Hornet, but if they don't, even with Hornet, I'm still summoning a Ghost Spell. Because look at this now. Okay, well, I would obviously do this first if we have the Hornet. But if we didn't have the Hornet, you would normal the Bell. And now, let's say you didn't have the Hornet, Almirage, Yummy plays through 3 hand traps. But we have Marshmallow and Hornet. So what we're going to do is we're going to activate Hornet, Marshmallow in hand, chain Hornet as chain link 2. We get this up there. Then we're going to use the token for Kagari. Kagari will add back Hornet. And I'm not going for link one right away. I'm actually going immediately into Cupsy Yummy Way, allowing them in the EMZ, allowing them to hand trap it if they want to. I'll explain why now. So I'll activate the effect of Cupsy Yummy. They can hit us with any hand trap they want. Let's say they hit us with Ash or Purge. Well, they can't Veiler or Imperm because of this. But if they hit us with Ash or Purge, we have the ability, if we want, to put this back in the EMZ, to re-special Marshmallow, and to trigger Hornet. Also put it in the EMZ just in case, because let's say you don't want to bounce it back. Let's say they use Ash. If you really want, you could Hornet because it's not there. Anyways, we're just going to assume that they don't. Let's say that it resolves. You're going to add Cupsy. This is with Marshmallow. If you start with Cookie in this combo, search the Marshmallow here. I'm going to get Cookie here because we already have access to Marshmallow Engrave. We did not normal summon. This is strictly just special summon Marshmallow, special Hornet. This is why you need as many Hornet and engages as possible. It works so well with Marshmallow, even though you might not think so, but it really does. And what you discard in this situation is the Hornet drones. You don't need to discard your hand traps anymore because of how good this combo is. You save your hand traps. There's no reason to discard hand traps. Discard if you have an extra. Let's say you have 2 ghost spells, you can discard that. Okay. Then I'm going to go into Snatchy, If they want to imperm or Veiler my Snatchy, I don't give a fuck. Don't even summon a Koki here. You're simply summoning you're putting your minion up there. So if they want to, like, you're nib proof anyways. You're nib proof regardless. People are so scared of nib in Yummy. But Yummy is so good versus nib. People just play it like shit. So you go Snatchy, put minion. If they want to Veiler imperm your Snatchy, you don't give a fuck. It's just that you're trading one extender from for one of their cards when you have 10 cards. You're not going to activate the effective minion. You're going to save your minion. At this game state, we're going to special Cupsy. We're going to use Cupsy effect to get Snatchy. We're then going to Lollipop. I'll let you know when they're going to nib us. Lollipop, summon 2. This hand plays through 3 hand traps like nothing. You still have full combo versus 3 hand traps. You summon 2 level 1 specifically. You go Marcher, special, any level 2. At this game state, the opponent is absolutely forced to Nibiru. Otherwise, you're going to get Herald. So if your opponent nibs you right now, you didn't even use Minion special from Grave. You have Yummy Surprise to special Marshmallow to add back Surprise. You have Cookie to lower their attack. You literally have everything. You end on the exact same board. Fuck, you could even end on Herald 2 if you want. So if your opponent nibs you right now, you don't give a fuck. They lost a card for nothing, and you're gonna have your full setup. You don't give a fuck at all. You have full end board. You have so many cards to summon. Assuming they don't nib you, you go Herald here. Put Snatchy. You're going to use Yummy Surprise. The special Lollipop in attack, or it doesn't matter. Cupsy in defense. Doesn't really matter. You're going to use the minion that you didn't use yet. The special Marshmallow. Marshmallow will then add back the Yummy Surprise. I'm just a popular guy. Why do you like to call me? Effect of that to get back to Surprise. Now look how much shit you have set up now. You have so much. Literally a crazy amount. Special Cookie. In this game state, you can end on a free SP as well while you're at it. Typically, I actually like to have a lot of monsters like for no reason. This is where if you play Lizard comes up in this situation where you could Lizard banish itself, draw 1. You literally have so much free shit anyways. So like you might as well. And this is how I like to play it. You have 3 hand traps in hand. You have Surprise guaranteed. You can do whatever you like with these 2. Because Cupsy Yummy Way will summon from Grave and you have Surprise special, I like to put these 2 into SP. You're not locked at all. You literally have everything for free. And SP in the main monster zones is so much better than EMZ. And you're going to pass with Surprise Set and this. The second moment your opponent activates it, and this number is good because when your opponent activates an effect, you're able to specifically summon back your other Synchro 2 and Lollipop, and then a level 1. Let's see, you want to pop, or if you want to draw, doesn't matter. But now like this, you're able to have the Lollipop Synchro 2 to tag out again, and you'll always have these 2 to go into Cookie Yummy Way. So it's actually good to have 3 level 1 or Link 1 stand your turn, as long as 1 level 1 and Link. Like, it's good to start the Snatchy and a Synchro 2 because you end up with this. And then you're able, when your point activates an effect, to tag out. You could even tag out a chain to like bounce something, allowing you to then resummon whatever you want. Let's see, you then wanted to pop something. A random example here. Allowing you to do so much shit. Eventually, let's say you want to even banish something. Let's say you want to chain now. You could even chain this again. Later, as your opponent's doing random plays and shit, you can go Lollipop. Your original Cookie will summon these 2 back. Lollipop will trigger to summon 2 random cards. And then this is when it's really cool, where you could start like at some point Cupsy's gonna draw you some random card. Let's say Lollipop will summon these 2 back, for example. No, I'm just saying random. It doesn't matter what they summon. You got all your pops off. You can activate the Snatchy at some point. Let's say you already used the Herald effect. This is like 10, literally 11 interruptions. 11. Starham will summon some shit back. Bring back to level 2 if you want. Just showing random examples. And then your last play will be these. And if you just, you keep one of these up too. and then like bounce even, and then if they have 10 cards in hand for some reason, you could like your last link one, bounce, or sorry, activate surprise, chain snatchy. So then you could remove every single card your opponent. There's like the 11th interruption will be surprise, ending with Cupsy way, getting you a Cupsy follow-up with 11 interruptions. This is a random example. All right, that's the video. That's about everything. If you guys love stuff, video like this, so in depth, check out the Metafy where I'm gonna explain everything in depth, how to do this. Literally, there's gonna be a class every day on how to play with a lot of replays. So replays are the best way to do it once you understand the theory. So go check it out. And I hope you guys like this style of video. There's gonna be 19 more videos like this at every deck of the format. Thank you, and I'll see you guys in the next one, which will be a surprise. See you guys later for that one. Peace.